Hi there, welcome to this video. So this is a bit of a quick rough and ready one. I'm just doing the sound from the camera speaker. I apologise for the lovely polka dot background because I'm doing this one on my kitchen table because I've just been recording some stuff inside. But anyway, and we're going to just get some sound out this speaker over here. So very quick video just on routing external audio through the Electribe so you can then process it with the Electribe's master effects. So I've got the MB33, the retro synth thing, the TB303 clone, connected up via MIDI on the Electribe. So I've just got MIDI out from the Electribe, going to MIDI in on the MB33, and then I've got the output of that. The audio out is going to the audio in on the Electribe. And that's basically it for connections. Obviously I've got these two powered up. This red cable is just going to the I'm actually taking it out. Actually don't need the yellow one. Let's just get rid of that for now, just so we're not confusing things. I've just taken it out of the headphone socket for some reason, don't know why. I just have it should really go out the main audio output, but that's just going out to the speaker just so you can hear what I'm doing. Right, the MB33 is set on MIDI channel 1, so that means I need to have pad 1 selected, which I have on the Electribe. Now obviously on its normal setting when I play this, it's its default sawtooth wave setting. If you can see on there, you can see it's on part 1 oscillator, just the sawtooth. So first thing we need to do is change the oscillator to the audio in, which is the very last one. I think it's 409. Okay, so you want your oscillator type to be audio in. Okay, so now what happens is, as soon as I play on here, okay, that is now playing. As you can see, as I press on the keys, if you watch that light there, it's receiving MIDI. Okay, so it's giving me that. So it's playing it like that. It's very straightforward, right? Doing it that way. We can obviously then we can apply the part effects on that. So let's put on. Just going to put a quarter note delay on there. Okay, turn that up a bit. Okay, you can hear we've now got the delay affecting that, which is very cool because the audio is coming back in here. So I'm just going to record a random pattern. Okay, so that is now obviously playing back off here, and it's playing the MB33 nicely. Obviously I can then control the sound off here. I've also then got extra control on here because I can use this filter on that as well. So I've got like double filters. Okay, and all that. Okay. So we're just going to have a look at applying the master effects. Okay, so if I start that pattern playing again, I'm just going to turn the delay down a little bit, just so you can hear it a little bit more. So I've got it just on a wet reverb for now, so you can see as I move my finger. Okay, that is now affecting the MB33. If I go on to, let's try some different tape delay. What else have we got? Step shifter and so on. I mean, okay, if you've got an Electribe, you know the master effects anyway. Okay, so that's kind of quite a simple way of doing it if we're using just one, either one internal, one device that's receiving MIDI from here. Okay, so for something like this, it's quite straightforward. We've got the MIDI going out on here, affecting that, and then it's coming back in as I've set it up. Now, let's say this was, okay, so what I could do is, let's say I've got 6 different instruments going into one mixer. and I want to use I want to route all that audio, all those six different instruments to the Electribe, so I can use the master effects on kind of like my whole output, which we can also do. So let's pretend that this is a 6-track mixer. I've got like 3 synths, a drum machine, and whatever going into here. The setup situation is exactly the same. You take your audio output from our pretend mixer into here. All you need to do on the Electribe is, because as I said before, you've got to have some MIDI playing on here for it to be able to actually receive on that oscillator. All you would need to do is basically record a complete pattern on here. Right, so I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to pause the video for a second. I'm just going to find something I can play some sound into here from, and it's going to make it easier to understand if I just show you. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so I thought the easiest way to demonstrate this is I'm going to play some sound off the computer. Right, so I've got a track in here in Ableton Live, so we could imagine that, you know, that could be any sound source or any combination of sound sources. And I've just got this little portable sound card. So I'm taking the output, again, I'm just taking it just from the headphone socket. So I've taken the output of that to the input of the Electribe, same as we did with this one. Now, when I press play on the computer, in fact, it is already playing, but I'm just going to show you, okay, that is now playing. Obviously, we can't hear anything because this is not receiving, it's not got any MIDI in it on that on that track. Now, this can be on any channel, okay? I only did it on channel 1 for this one because that's set to MIDI channel 1. So let's say, just for randomness, we'll do it on part 4. Okay, so same process. We need to set the part 4 oscillator to 409. Okay, and you can hear that we're still not hearing anything. If I press down this part, okay, that is now what's playing on the computer. Okay, coming out that speaker. Okay, so obviously, if you want to affect that, you can. What you don't want to have to do is hold your finger down on there. Okay, and then do the master effects. So very, very simple. All you do is just hold that down and record. This is just a 1-bar pattern I've got. I usually just go over it a couple of times just to be sure we don't get any glitchy bits in there. Okay, so now when I play back, I'm going to turn the master effects off for now. Okay, it's going to play back whatever audio source is in there. Obviously, we've got the facility to. Sorry, I've got that other one playing as well, which is why it sounded a bit weird last time. Okay. Okay, so that's now playing back nicely. The audio is coming through the Electribe, so I can now use the master effects. Sorry, got to make sure it's turned on there to affect that whole track. Obviously, you've got filter facilities as well on the whole thing. You know, your resonance and everything else. I think some of the LFOs may work as well, I think. Yeah, okay, so you can see I've put there the, let's get it on there. Just one of the LFOs on there. So again, that's going to affect it. Obviously, you can send it to your instrument effects, the master effects, or anything. So it opens up a really big possibility of stuff that you can do, routing audio through from here. So all you got to remember is you need to have some sort of MIDI part recorded, and obviously make sure it's playing on here. Just turn that down because it's going to get annoying. Like I say, and then you can use the master effects on everything that you've got. So hopefully that covers both kind of options of routing audio through the Electribe. Hope that makes sense. In simple terms, all you got to do is plug your audio in, make sure you choose the correct oscillator, and make sure you've got some MIDI on here. If it's a collection of audio sources, just, you know, even if it's a 4-bar thing or 1-bar thing or whatever, just hold your finger down, let it loop round a few times of playing that, and then as long as that's playing, your audio will go through. It's a bit of a fiddly way around of doing it, but that's the only way of doing it. Hopefully that is of some help to you. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and feel free to share it around. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.